Afternoon Hangouts with Clint Gage. Give me just a minute. I'm not fully organized yet. Kind of just got back. So give me just a second to get everything together. And I will get right back with you guys. All right, guys. Sorry about this. It is hot. All right, guys. I had to batten down the hatches, as they say. What's up, Sean? How you doing, man? I was running around getting the trailer set up. I'm still trying to get everything ready and together for moving. You know, it's gonna be an adventure. So yeah, Dad's planning on getting the RV out of here real soon. I don't know. I think he found somewhere to take it. But yeah, guys, we might be getting a new place, and we might still be able to do everything from the Dolphin Gator. What's up, Axel? How you doing, man? It's a little hot, so I got the AC running. I gotta drain that thing today, by the way. Not much, Portia. How you doing, man? We're just sitting here enjoying ourselves. We've been packing all day. So yeah, that's what we've been up to. Trying to get everything together so we could just move out tomorrow. You know, it was originally going to be moving day to day, but I kind of went back to sleep. Yeah, it's pretty windy outside right now. We have possible storms blowing, but I don't have to really worry anymore because my dad actually has a lawnmower instead of a weed eater, and it's a smaller yard. So I won't have to worry about it as much because we alternate between the front and backyard. So nobody has to do the big yard all the time. But yeah, right now it's pretty windy. Scald, everybody. Thank you all for showing up. You know, thank y'all all for watching my newest videos that I've been dropping lately. I've been trying really hard to find just the right one to make for you guys, you know, to where we could try to have a repeat of the zombie apocalypse video success. You know, that's been a huge goal of mine lately, is trying to repeat that same success. You know, we haven't never gotten even close to it, guys, but we're going to try. One of these days we're going to find another. But we gonna see what happens. But yeah, what are all you guys up to? How's y'all's day been so far? Hopefully everybody's had a wonderful day. You know, we're just sitting here enjoying ourselves. Just got back from the food stamp office. You know, dropping paperwork off. Always fun to have to do that. But hey, maybe now I'll be able to get food stamps. I'm finally eligible. But yeah, so what's everybody doing? Yeah, my friend's okay, Ryder. They're just, they're not in a good spot right now because they're just kind of upset about the financial crisis that they're going through. Yeah, I'm hoping so too, man. So far, Dad's been rather understanding. You know, he's been a lot better than he used to be. You know, he used to be a little angry about the situation, but now I think he understands more. You know, so yeah, I hope this all works out just fine. You know, I'm not as freaking out about it as I was, so that's a good thing. So, how's everybody's day been? You know, if you're new here, please hit the like, subscribe, bell icon. Come join the family. You know, other than that, you can also go check out at JenHolder976. That's my dear, sweet girlfriend. So go check her out too, everybody. You know, at JenHolder976. Excuse me, I had a burp. Chilling, praising the Lord for another day. I got you, Jacob. Sounds great. You know, sounds like you doing it right. Guys, I'm going to take my hat off for a little while because it's kind of hot in here. Whoosh. Whew. Thank you, Portia. You know, Dad is telling me that they've got a plan. So, you know, he ain't telling me what the plan is, so he's trying to surprise me with it. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Yeah, Ryder, thank you. But child support's 18 years. You know, man, they got a long road ahead of them. But they didn't get hit for any back child support, thank God. But they still got hit with half their earnings for the month. You know, so their whole budget just got slashed in half. And she lost her daughter, so she has to go back to her daddy. You know, so yeah, it's not a good situation for them. They're not happy about it, but they're going to be all right. They're going to be all right. And, you know, we all pray for them because this situation is never cool. You know, her ex did this out of spite. He definitely doesn't need it. You know, and he did this all out of spite. And that's a very sad thing. You know, especially when there's children involved. But they'll get through it. You know, I'm still going to help them out as often and as much as I can. So they've still got a friend in me. I really just quoted a song. Wow. Ah! I almost did it again. So yeah, we got 7 people in here. We got 3 likes. Let's try to get them likes up there, guys. You know, let's get them on up there. We got a long road ahead of us. You know, we still got to try to get to 3,000 guys on watch hours. And luckily, we're at 1781. You know, guys, 1,781 watch hours already. That's valid public watch hours. So when we hit two grand, I'm gonna see what we can do about having a celebration video. Otherwise, it's gonna be another party short. But other than that, you know, that's the next goal here on subscribers. Is we're about to reach 1,500, which is an amazing thing as well. And so once we reach that 1,500 mark, then from there, it's 2,000 is the next goal. So let's see if we can hit 2,000 subscribers, guys. Let's keep rising up. You know, I can't believe how fast we're moving already anyway. You know, to have 1,493 people just since January 17th, you know, it absolutely blows my mind and makes me feel hope for humanity again. You know, it puts a light in my life. which may not have been there beforehand, which might be why I'm healing now. You know, it might be why I'm able to bounce back from my schizophrenia so much easier. Because, guys, it used to take me days to recover from an attack like that. But half a day now, and I owe it all to you guys. So I thank you all so much. Y'all are definitely a beacon in the night for me. So this skull goes out to you guys. All right? Skull. Viking style with the water running down the beard and everything. I got a little overzealous on that skull. Let me see something here. Okay, yeah, just nobody's replied. But anyway, I wonder where my Jin is. I wonder where my chat screen's froze. But somebody replied just so I'll know. Guys, just come on in, join the conversation. It's Afternoon Hangout. That's what it's all for, guys. Ian, what's up? How you doing, man? Yeah, sorry about the water down the beard. Got a little overzealous on a scald there. But I was just thanking everybody. Oh, you was sleeping, Alfredo? I got you, man. I'm sorry we woke you up. But unless you need to be woke up, in which case. But anyhow, guys, so we are moving tomorrow. Oh, that's cool. That's good to know. I hate being woke up. I really do. But guys, we just got a little packing to do, and we're taking the most expensive things tomorrow, and then we're coming back for the rest the next day after I clean my bedroom. Because my AC unit, my generator, my weapons, all that's coming with me. My clothes, of course. And then, guys, we're going to have our own bedroom there. I'm moving to my dad's, Alfredo. Unfortunately, my friend can't afford the power requirements for my RV. So I have to leave. Random question, but what's the temperature there? I haven't looked. Might be able to see. Nope, I can't check it. So, I don't know. Look up the temperature for Southeast Texas. The average temperature, and that's probably what it'll be. Yeah, it's just to my dad's. It ain't even far away, actually. So, that's good. It'll be a quick, easy move. But you know what, Ian? If you'll pop down that same question in the comments on this video, then I'll go on ahead and take and answer your question for you after the show. That'll just make it easy. As you can see from my shirt, it is really hot today, though. I'll give that to you, Ian. It's hot. When I walked in here, the inside of my RV was 97 degrees. So that tells you about how hot it is. That's why my dog is over at my friend's house. Anytime I leave or I go somewhere, or unless it's going to be for a short amount of time, in which case I'll leave the AC on. But anytime I leave to go somewhere or I'm cooling down the RV, Shuck, as a black lab, stays his happy little too hot butt over there in the AC. And then I can bring him over here. Other than that, he gets to run around outside. But he still gets overheated, so he comes in rather quickly. The only thing is he's scared of water. So I can't spray him down with a water hose to cool him off like all the other black labs I've had, which is hilarious that he's terrified of water. Because as a black lab, he shouldn't be afraid of it. Well, we got a slow chat today, guys. This isn't normal. Normally, we got people talking up a storm. But it's been a slow day today, I guess. Maybe they just happen. I guess everybody's got a bad work day. You know what I mean? Because, guys, this is about to become my only job, which I'm going to be treating it like an internship. Because all I'm really going to be doing over at my dad's is simple chores every now and then. Mow the lawn on occasion, do the dishes, and vacuum the house about once a week. So, yeah, there isn't any call for a lot of work. So, guys, I might be going live a lot more often. I might actually be coming to you guys, on a regular basis quite frequently throughout the day. So this might be a lot more interesting, actually. So this might work out for the channel in the better. Yeah, more times for lives. Oh, thank you. I like hitting the like button. Thank you, Ketchup. But yeah, guys, not only more times for lives, but more times going to the thicket. So more time out in the woods, more time out in the swamps. Might even actually be able to do a target shoot video with my dad's crossbow so that you guys can see how good of a shot I am. So that way I don't brag. I'll prove it. But because I ain't going to say something, have a bad day, and screw myself over. Yeah, I'm wondering where Jin Jin is, too. I'm wondering maybe she fell asleep. Sometimes she takes a nap. I would text her, but I kind of can't. I'm on live with you guys. But she may have taken a nap. Or she might be busy. We never know. She'll be in here eventually. But she knew we were doing afternoon hangouts, so eventually she's gonna text me and say hey, and I'll be like, hey, I'm live, or something like that, because I can't pull up the chat bubble without her texting me, unfortunately. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you all so much for all the support that I received this morning and last night. Guys, I really needed it. I needed to know that I had people outside of this circle that calls themselves my family. Because some of them call themselves my family, but they won't talk to me. They won't be around me. And if they see me, it's kind of that fake nice. How you can tell when someone's being fake. So yeah, guys, they're not really family in my opinion. They're blood associates, if you would. But my dad, my mom, they try their best. I complain about them from time to time, but who doesn't complain about their parents every now and then? Who, actually has to deal with somebody who's stubborn. My dad is stubborn, has some anger issues. He can't get in under your skin. I got you, Portia. That sucks, though, man. I got a sister who very, very, very rarely speaks to me, and another sister who never speaks to me. But that's how it is. That is how it is. Guys, I'm kind of starting to get a little excited about the move. And the only reason being is because, yeah, I'll have to say goodbye to my nice, good, ultimate privacy here, and where I have a bathroom, a kitchen, and everything. Yeah, it is what it is, definitely, Portia. I understand that saying. There's my Jen Jen. I knew she'd make it. I knew she'd come on in. Everybody meet Jen Jen, and if you would, please go to @JenHolder976 and give her a nice big subscription. This scald is to you, my Jen Jen. To Jen Jen, scald. All right. Setting that down for a little bit before I have to start running back and forth to the bathroom all the time because I already have to go. So I shall return. Boy, I had to pee more than I thought. Been a minute. What's up, Toro? How you doing? Hi, am Shelock. What's up, Shelock? How you doing? You can get a shout out for sure. Hi, am Shelock. It's great to have you in the chat. Welcome in. We always like to have new people. Just gave you one there, Shelock. Hi, I am Shelock. Everybody say hi to her, guys. Definitely welcome her into the family. It's not often we have strangers pop in now. Not much. Just sitting here chilling. AC's finally starting to cool down the RV. It was 97 degrees when I stepped in this thing. Thank you. Thank you, Shelock. Thank you so much. I like the name, by the way, Shelock. That's pretty cool. That sounds like an awesome name for a character out of a fantasy novel. I am Shelock. Thank you. Guys, anyone who comes in, welcome to the family. We don't judge here. We don't care what your religion is. We don't care what nationality you are. We just love having you in here. It's always great. What you mean, sound? Wow, what, my Jin Jin? What's going on, baby? Is it because I'm not wearing the hat? It's because it's hot. Let me see what else I missed. Not much. Okay, cool. What you mean by sound there, Shelock? Where are you from, too? Tell us what national... Oh, you're from Ireland. Ireland, back in the house, man. All right. We got another Irish. I actually... my family name on my mother's side, her maiden name is Norton. Our family's from Northern Ireland. So that's a wonderful, wonderful thing to meet somebody from Ireland. Yeah, it's hot in the RV. It is Irish. Yes, Shelock, I thought so. That's kind of why I gave it that kind of at the end of it, Shelock. But I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it right. Because I'm assuming that might be Gaelic. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out Gaelic. which is kind of it's a very, very beautiful language, but it's very hard to understand. And it's somewhat hard to translate. Class. Okay, cool. You know, I've always wanted to go to Ireland to see the Blarney Stone or the Barney Stone. You know, also see if I could ever spot any of the high folk or the wee folk. You know, I love Irish legends. Give me just a second, guys. When you get done, I got some. Okay, never mind. My friend was just saying something. Tyrese, how you doing, Tyrese? You're good at hurling. Oh, okay. I like that. Hello, friend. I will tell you my problem. The butcher here wash the rotten meat and chicken products in water and make minced meat and sell it to customers. Do you think it's right? Tyrese, no. That is not right. You know, if it's rotten, it needs to go. You know, or be fed to animals. Some animals can handle it, you know, but never fed to humans. You know, you always want to keep your consumers healthy. So no, I don't agree with rotten. You know, if it was fresh meat and it was washed in clean water, then that's great. Oh, hang on a second, guys. But yeah, if it was washed in fresh water and it was clean meat, then yes, go for it. I'm sorry, Shelock. Good at hurling at the night of drinking. I got you, Sean. But no, hurling, what are you talking about when it comes down to hurling? You know? Like, are you talking about sport? Because as far as I know, the only really sport that I go for aside from mixed martial arts is HEMA, historical European martial arts. I train with a Viking axe. Meet Troll's Bane. I use this anytime there's trolls in the chat. But yeah, it's nice to have you in here. Definitely. Hurling. Nice. What was you going to say there, Jin Jin? I know you was trying to get something out and it didn't get it all the way through. Irish flag, a beer mug, and chilled. All right, that's nice. Getting a beer and chilled. Nice. Our people are very opportunistic and fraudulent. They would even sell their fathers for money. Ooh, Tyrese, unfortunately, that's the world we live in. There's a lot of people like that. You know, there's a lot of people here in my country like that. We're supposed to be, you know, a first world nation. But there's a lot of fraudulent people here, too. It's unfortunate. Yes, she's the famous Jin Jin, everybody. Yes, welcome in, Shelock, for sure. You know, definitely welcome her in. Now I'm going to have that at the end of it every time I try to say it, and I'm not even meaning to. That's going to embarrass the crap out of me. Oh, man, guys. Yeah, love y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming in. You know, if you're new here, please like, sub, hit the bell icon. You know, come say hi. You know, join the family. You know, we have a lot of fun around here. Definitely try to keep the energy up. You know, if you come in, I'll give you a shout out. You know, so pop on in. What's up, Cass? Yes, I'm doing a lot better. I got my food stamp application turned in. Got my stuff packed. So yeah, everything's good. You know. Do they sell rotten meat and chicken products to customers in your country? You know, some places have been busted doing that. So yes, it's a very small percentage. But yes, some places have been busted doing exactly that. And the reason being is because, you know, with us being Americans and unfortunately most of us not really having an immune system because we're so worried about germs, you know, that you end up having these people that get sick on the simplest, smallest things. So anytime somebody does that, people get sick, and it ends up being all over the news. Yeah, and sometimes they do a lot worse. What, the Sigma? I got you. I got you, Sheila. But guys, that I think that happens in almost every country you go to, except for very, very few. But yeah, I think almost every country at some point has had a vendor that has sold, or has had many vendors that has sold bad meat to their customers. It's unfortunately a problem around the world with corruption. Guys, people want to take the easy route. People want to make that extra money. They don't want to stay honest. They don't want to stay humble. Guys, and humility and honesty are two essential virtues in life. They're two things that every man and woman should follow and should teach every child. I play Fog Cork City. Ooh, what's Fog Cork City? I've never heard of that. I play a game that I created called The Realms of Exterior. It's based around my schizophrenia, the voices and personalities in my head. Yes, greed and inconsideration are the enemies to honesty and humility. Yay, my Jin's back. Worked at a market for 4 years. They wouldn't take meat, chicken, milk, food, detergent products off the shelves, even if they were out of date. Ooh, I reported them. Yes, you did do the right thing, man. Tyrese, you did exactly the right thing. You play for Cork City? You play hurling for Cork City. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I'll look it up. When I'm done here. In fact, I'll make sure I don't forget to look it up because I'm going to write it down. Hurling Cork. Got you. Hurling Cork City team. All right, man. Well, let me write team here. Yeah, right there, dude. So I'll look you up as soon as this is over with. I'll definitely check that out, man. Hopefully y'all got some videos posted of y'all's games. Unfortunately, the only thing I have is a slight training video, and I'm old and out of shape. I am getting back into shape, though, guys. I'm down to a 34. When I first moved into this house, I was at a 38. So I've dropped 4 pant sizes. Guys, that's impressive. That's taking some work. That's taking some effort. It's not easy. Not when you're starting to get older. Okay, are those all Gaelic words? Are those all Gaelic words there, Sheila? Siege. They do not give me any rights, no matter who I tell. They find me guilty. They said no matter. They did not give notice for severance pay. There is no justice for our employees. I'm sorry, Tyrese. Yeah, what the Sigma there, Sherlock? Or Shelock? No, I actually have no idea what you're saying. But yeah, Tyrese, that's very unfortunate, man. You know, the world is a corrupt place, you know, and it, unfortunately, power corrupts absolutely. So anytime somebody gets a taste of power, it tends to corrupt them, you know, and that's why I'm trying to vow right now, you know, here on live camera, that I will not let, if I become popular, if I start getting like 100,000 subs, you know, a million subs, if I start getting a gold, silver, diamond play button, then guys, I'm going to stay my humble self. I don't want to let that power go to my head. More than likely, I will keep those things in their box, and I will put them up on a shelf, and I will never mess with them again. You know, and it's so I don't let it go to my head. You know, guys, because I do not want to be one of these people that suddenly turns around and, yeah, how's everyone doing today? But I don't want to be one of these people that suddenly turns around and turns into a jerk just because they get famous. I'd never let that happen to you guys. You can be Skibbity Toilet. I got you. I couldn't ask what happened to your eyes. Get well soon. Oh, that's from my schizophrenia attack, man. I just look like this from having schizophrenia and epilepsy, man. You know, it's unfortunately a problem for me. I look like I'm Skeletor all the time with a beard and a pot belly. Oh man. Oh, Skeletor with a pot belly and a beard. Now that image is stuck in my head. That image is totally stuck in my head. The only difference is my staff doesn't have a ram's head on top of it. Instead, it's got a snake skin wrapped around it. Who is Skibbity? What does Skibbity Toilet mean? Because Shelock, you're starting to sound really, really young. How old are you, Shelock? Your body was emotionally drained yesterday because of your anxiety. Yeah, hun, I understand that. You should have seen me right after the schizophrenia attack. I kind of looked like I was dead at walking. But yeah, what is Skibbity Toilet? Because, man, Shelock, I don't mind you watching the show after it's aired if you're young. You cannot tell. All right, brother, I'm going to have to wait for you, ask you to wait until after the show from now on to do any and leave any comments you have, you know, afterwards. Because if you can't tell your age, that means you're way too young. And I can't have you in here, brother. Or sister, whatever, however old you are, or whatever gender you are. You know, but I thank you for stopping by for sure. But I have to ask you to leave. So, I'm sorry. I felt like I was going to jump out of my skin. Oh, I hate that, Jin Jin. My cousins stay in your country. Do not leave your country. If your financial situation was good, I would settle in Iceland for a European country. Yeah, I was thinking about Iceland. But thank you, Shelock, for being understanding. You know, I try to let people down nicely. You know, otherwise I would have had to have just, you know, timed you out for 30 minutes. And then each time I would have seen you, I'd have just timed you out for 30 minutes. You know, just because I don't want to be mean and block you. All right? But, yeah, just wait until after the videos, and you can leave whatever comments you have. So, but thank you for stopping by. You know, guys, everybody, say farewell for right now to our good friend Sheila so they can go on ahead and leave comments later on. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sheila. You know, and if you get parental permission and they leave me a letter or, you know, something like that in the comments, you know, and I can tell it's your parents, like they leave a picture with it or something like that that shows it's them, then I'll go on ahead and take and allow you to be in the lives, but you have to get permission. But anyway, guys, we got 20 minutes left. All right? So here's a good scald to all of us. Might have to do this when I'm going to have to go pee again because I drink too much. But hey, at least it's water. You know, guys, at least I stay hydrated. Do you broadcast live on TikTok? No. I'm trying to figure TikTok out. So let me figure out YouTube first, and then I'll work on TikTok. Okay, guys? And I'm learning new stuff every day. You know, that's why I'll put out sometimes weird videos that you guys would just be like, that's not him. You know, because I'm testing out new features on here and everything, guys. You know, well, new features to me. You know, so yeah, I'm going to be throwing out some videos sometimes every now and then. They're just tests. But it's still great if they get a lot of good views. Oh, I know a lot of people don't care about TikTok. Scald. All right. Well, guys, I might have to drain that AC. But first, I got to drain the lizard again. I'm sorry, everybody, but I drink way too much water. But of course, I live in a hot, humid climate, so you got to be careful about dehydration. Listen to me, I sound like a what? Oh, man. I made a mistake and broke the lever on my toilet, so now it's even harder to flush. So, yeah, sorry about that. Takes a minute to get that thing to work properly. But I'm going to get it fixed. You know, luckily it's just a spring, so I can replace the spring. You know, that's no big deal. It's just finding the right size. Guys, am I lagging for y'all? Because I'm lagging on my end. Let me see something. Y'all? No, it's still on all messages. No, I'm not lagging. Okay, it's just on my side then. That's fine. All right, Portia, cool. You know, that's good because I don't like to lag for you guys. You know, I was a little embarrassed about the swamp walk video because you know, I was really hoping to show y'all how pretty it really is out there, guys. And it was all pixelated and jumbled up. But I kept it for the watch hours, guys. You know, and at least you can tell I was in a swamp. We're going to be going back, though, guys. Don't worry. We're going to be going back, and I'm going to record a video and then post it. You know, so that way you guys ain't got to worry about the lag. You know, we could just go on ahead and just straight up post the video. But then we'll find a nice, good, clear spot with good signal. We'll sit down, and we'll have a nice chat in the middle of the thicket. You know, guys, I think that'd be a lot of fun. I know. I'm not. I know I shouldn't be embarrassed, but I am just a little bit. Whew, it is hot. But Want to tell you about the beast inside me. When they make me angry, they become dragon, Rambo, bomber, werewolf, predatory beast. All right, Tyrese, I got you. Um, I actually drew the monster inside me. That's the beast inside of me. I call him the heartbroken. He gives no care about no one, only his pain. Why were you embarrassed this morning during Morning Mojo, baby? Why, my Jin Jin? Oh, me singing to you. I didn't mean to embarrass you. I'm sorry. I was trying to have some fun. Don't be careful. We only got 7 more likes, and we got enough time. I might just sing to you again if they give us 20. Yeah, guys, 20 likes, and I'll serenade my Jin Jin. Won't be a full song. Yes, I did draw it. Did you draw it so you read it like this when you get angry? Yes, I did draw that, and I don't like seeing him because when I see him, I do stupid stuff. So the heartbroken is not something I'd ever want anyone to ever witness. But as far as just horrible to look at, though, this is one of the things. I've showed it this morning. I'll show it again. But this is one of the things that I see as a schizophrenic. And this seems to be everybody's favorite picture. But I drew this as well. That's one of the things I see as a schizophrenic. It's one of the reasons why it makes it hard for me to sleep or concentrate or do anything, because this thing not only looks at me, but it talks to me. And I can feel it physically assault me and stuff, even though there's nothing left behind. Yeah, Jin Jin can draw a turtle. I don't know yet. We'll see if I get 20. We'll see if I get 20 likes. Y'all just get a surprise. They, them energy. Man, I already got rid of you before. I already know that guy's a troll. Later, dude. Cut from the chat. Troll's bane is spoken. Yes, I did draw that. I drew that, and all the images in my sketchbooks I drew. I'm drawing one for me and Jin Jin right now. Let me go get the binder. All right. Here we go. I'm drawing this for me and my Jin Jin. A pretty little pair of jellyfish that are smiling. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do for the background. I haven't decided yet. And honestly, I'm also trying to learn how to draw bubbles properly. But yeah, Tyrese, I draw all the artwork in my RV and in my book. I know you do, my Jin Jin. But my novel, I draw every bit of it. And not only do I draw that, but I also created a language specifically to go with my book. These are all glyphs and runes from my book. Hope you guys will enjoy. Look, your pictures are interesting. If you sell it online, you can make good money. Actually, that's why they're going in a book. Yeah, she'd rather color than draw, that's for sure. But that's why I'm putting these specific ones in a book. But I have others that are here that I'm working on, such as this one. I'm going to put a jungle scene behind this one and color it in right, because this is going to be a personal art design for me for like a vintage dinosaur picture, because that's a Troodon. I'm working on just sketching some dragons, doing some tattoo art. Yeah, more tattoo art. I like this one. This one's fun. This one's for a pair of buddies. And then I also am learning Viking Runic at the moment. I'm learning the language of my ancestors. Another tattoo design. This one was just playing around. I'm not very good at drawing people figures. So I never drew a fairy, so I drew one. Those are incomplete. That's incomplete. And then this is a creature from mythology, a cryptid called a Zabrak. They throw acidic blood at you. Oh, right. I forgot about this. This was the first picture I was drawing on my very first live, guys. The very first live I ever did, I was drawing this picture right here. I got to finish that and then sell it, guys. That would be awesome. What's up, Kobe? Thank you very much. Yeah, it does kind of, doesn't it? The mushroom. What's up, Kobe? How you doing, Sinclair? Yeah, you're coming in with the last 7 minutes to go, man. But it's been an awesome ride. Remember, we still got 5 more likes to go, and I'll serenade my Jin Jin. You know, guys, but better hurry. We only got 7 minutes. But yeah, guys, if you're new, please hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon. Check out the channel down below, Jen Holder at 976 or at jenholder976.com. Oh, you're all good, Sinclair, man. It happens. I know, 4 likes now, actually. Yep. Well, now there's only 6 minutes, but yeah, we're 53 minutes in. Well, it went back down 1. So yeah, guys, if y'all want me to sing to my Jin Jin, y'all got to get me up to 20 likes, guys. Got to get it up there. Good night to you, Tyrese. Hello, Fiona. How you doing? Fiona Saxty. Nice to meet you. Looks like we got some new people jumping into the chat. Might stay a little extra time. I don't know. But I got a lot of packing to do. So yeah, guys. Pop on in, say hi real quick. Oh, we have Fiona? My bad. I had a schizophrenia attack last night. I'm still scrambled eggs. But, you know, I will be for the next couple days. But at least my emotional state bounced back because you guys are awesome. Every time I come here on live, I get so much support. I get so much love. And it's all from you guys. And it's from all over the world. So I've got friends literally in so many countries. It's not even funny. On every continent, I have friends. And that's a very special feeling. You know, every continent, that's incredible. Come on. Well, that's only if Jin Jin wants me to. But I still say I want them 4 likes before I'll do it. I'll even go an extra few minutes. Oh, she liked it. You go on ahead and go to bed there, Tyrese. Enjoy yourself. All right, we'll go on ahead and do it. Lock the doors and turn the lights down low. Put some music on me soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I just wanna make you feel alright. Take you out and show you a good time. You are my love. So I hope you understand, baby. I just care about your love. I don't want nothing but that now. So I hope that you stick around. Because I tell you now, I'll never leave you all alone. I'll always be here by your side. Maybe we gon' kick it tonight. I'll see you later, guys. There's your song today for right now. Hope you enjoy it and you all work out. See you later and have a good time. Bye-bye, guys. I'm joking. I just had to come up with something. I forgot the lyrics. So yeah, Gator freestyling. It sucks. I know. Play Legends, bang bang. If you are playing, my name is in the game is Zaza. Add me to the. Oh, I don't play League of Legends, man. The only thing I've been playing lately has been Borderlands 3. Zaza Zumri. All right, I'll write that down in case I ever play the game. Do. Whoops. What's up, Joyful? How you doing? What's up, Joyful? Hello, Poppy. What, Ryder? What's got you angry this time? Oh, my day's been great, Poppy. Come on, Ryder. Yeah, Ryder, that can stop. Yeah, thank you, Joyful. I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm sorry, Shelock. He comes in here and he throws a problem. So yeah, he's gone. Oh, I'm doing a lot better. Hang on. I wish I could fix that. How do I fix that? I want Poppy back. That wasn't fair, dude. I already got rid of him, sweetie. Can you see if you can find a way to get Poppy back, Jin Jin? Because that wasn't fair to her. And it wasn't fair to Shelock. But I've removed his moderator status. And also wasn't fair to Fiona either. So, guys, I apologize. That was not my fault. Neither was it to you, Tyrese or Sinclair. There you go, Tyrese. I got you back, man. If I could just get the others. All right. Hang on. We got Poppy back, guys. Fiona was unfortunately blocked by him, and so was. Can't get Sinclair back. All right, man. I unblocked who I could. Sorry about that. I'm working on figuring out how to unhide. Thank you, Joyful. No, it's not working. Huh. I'm sorry, but at least I can unhide them too. The other two is not letting me. I don't know why. But anyway, guys, unfortunately, it has been an hour. There's a picture in the game that is identical to the one on my YouTube. Okay, I'll check it out, man, for sure. And let's see, that's an Islamic flag. Got you. I got you. All right, guys. We hit 19 likes. We've been here an hour. Try going to your block list. You can try to do it that way. Where is the block list? Honestly, I have no idea where that is. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, I'll go to my block list and I'll try to unblock as many of them as I can. Especially the ones that he got rid of. But anyway, guys, I loved having you all here. I think on Studio. Okay, I'll definitely check it out. I'll look into my YouTube Studio anyway after this. But thank you guys for being here. Sorry about the trolls. Y'all the backbone of the place. Absolute lifeblood of YouTube. And it's only because of you guys that us content creators can even make a difference in the world. Yeah, you came on late. I'm so sorry. Maybe, Tyrese. Just maybe. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, I'm sorry you come on late, though. But you know how it normally goes. See from the swamp, later from a gator. And as always, love you, mama. Love you, papa. Love yourself. Be kind. And always find a way to help, guys. We'll catch you here next time in the swamps. Well, not in the swamps anymore. But we'll catch you next time at my dad's house.